Okay. So I'm just going to have a quick live demo of lessons learned from doing this CompTIA Linux Plus bootcamp for apparently Amazon stuff. So let's go straight right away. So what I plan to do is basically show you some Linux commands that I know that is helpful and making my, doing my projects more productively. So first things first, I'll connect to my Ubuntu instance with EC2, SSH-I, and my key, and my IPv4 address. Connect there. Okay, clear. So first, Nano. Nano is just a text editor. So I can do this. Oh wait, I need to go to a repository that I want. Let's go CDU code challenge. Okay, clear that up. And then nano readme.md. So here you can quickly edit files, write stuff. Pretty straightforward. If you want to exit, just Control X and hit, press Y to save and hit Enter. Okay. Next is the V-editor. V-editor is also a text editor, but what's different with this one is it has different states. So right now, this is the, what's it called this again, this first state? Yeah, they have. I think this is the command mode. So basically in command mode, you cannot really do anything right away. Like let's say I want to type words. No, you can't do that. You have to first press I to enter insert. And once you're in insert mode, you can now type stuff, right? And then if you want to exit the insert mode, you have to press escape first. And then colon. How can you quit? Yeah. So basically, to give you a big picture, using the V editor, you start with the command mode, and then when you hit I, you go to the insert mode. So it's changing states. And then if you want to quit the insert mode and go back to the command mode, you have to first hit the escape key and start with the colon and press WQ, meaning write or save it, quit.
In what case would the V be more convenient than nano?
Good question. I don't know yet.
Never.
Never. But it's good to know.
Okay. Then I have a wonderful Microsoft Word process. Why do I have to study this kind of a clinky older style editing?
So every one of us, if we're working as a system developer, a software developer, whatever that you need to program, once you get the hang of it, having a GUI really takes up a lot of time from your productivity. So knowing this quick ninja commands would make you a ninja. Okay.
Not to say your time, also resources.
Yes, usually.
Okay.
And again, loading up a GUI takes up, let's say, processor speed as well, CPU, and this is just a terminal, right? So another thing is concatenate. It also is just reads a file, and you can scroll down, scroll up, and it automatically goes back to your terminal. I'd like this more, the less. The less is you view the file without really opening it. So less readme.md. And then now you can, I think you can scroll up and down. Then I think it's Q to escape. Okay. If you want to just view the last few lines of your file, let's say someone updates the end of your code line all the time, you can just hit tail. And the default, if you don't put any number, would be the last 10 lines. Thank you. And then clear that up again. And I really like this history command because there are times that I enter a bunch of other commands that I don't remember anymore. So if you use history, it will show you all the past commands that you did. And just to give an example, let's say with the diff command, the next one, meaning it compares two files. There's some syntaxes there, which is this 1107. I say, find the difference between readme.md and my second file, readme2.md. And this just say, suppress it in lines. Nope. It will come back because I just logged into the Ubuntu instance. It,
I got the same.
yeah.
Now you know.
And what I like, oh, I don't want to try it, but later. So what I like about this, when you use history, I can just remember this 1107. Clear that up. 1107 with exclamation point. Oh no, exclamation point 1107. And then now it executed the same command. And basically this just says, this is my readme.md file. And this is my readme2.md file. And it says that there's a difference here. Okay. And another thing with pipe basically takes the output of a command and uses it for another command, basically. And because I don't remember the syntax, let's do history again. And then let's see, where's that one? Pipe. Yes, ls space -r, meaning recursively. It means that you go recursively in the folder. And pipe, meaning use that what you get from ls-r, and less, meaning just view it. So we can go ahead and type it. ls space r and pipe less. There you go. So it lists the files in my folder, and as you can see, even inside the folder.
Is there a command to show the common commands? Like for example, with PowerShell, how can I show the commands?
Good. You can also, I think, man or help. Yeah, so let's do like tail up, nope, or I. It's man and then the command. Man stands for manual.
What about
Don't know if it does anything. What manual page do you want? So if some of the Windows user usually open the CPU, check our memory, and there's a way to check that in the terminal with the top command. It's a real-time data, and it shows the processes, the user, stuff like that. Memory usage. And another one is free. Free is basically with the -h means human readable. It shows you the current memory spaces you have available. 119 M. Free is 233 M. That's basically the EC2 Ubuntu instance that we connected as a small. It's a T2.micro. And total is just 1 gigabyte. Yep. So that's good to know. And that's for my commands and lessons learned. So basically, I learned a lot of Linux command related to Mac OS, because Mac OS is also a Unix-based command or terminal. Learned a lot of bash scripting because of the Apprenti Amazon. Basically, they're just for loops, if statement, arguments, and basically you use bash script to put a series of commands in the file. CompTIA Linux Plus, the TAs are got lucky that we were also been given the opportunity to get the ebook, to get the video, to get the virtual labs, to get the practice exam, and we're also going to get a voucher for the exam, the Linux Plus exam, and the total worth of that is like $600, and just give it to us. So that was another good opportunity. We learned a lot on using Trello effectively. We started with just doing whatever and then checking, oh, this worked, this doesn't work. let's try this first. If it works, let's do this. If it not, let's go back to the previous one. So we learned how to use cards more effectively, making sure they're not super cluttered, making use of labels so people understand right away if it's an individual task, assigned task, everyone's task, whatever task. Okay? And nobody wants the task if they don't put anything, if they don't put. And what's nice with that, we kind of also use the Trello for quite some time to do our daily scrum. We created a column, and there's cards that with dates, and people just put their cute icons, and they just say, what have you done? What are you planning to do? And are you blocked? Okay. Next is GitHub. We implemented this in the apparently Amazon students. They got super confused, but that's good. And we're going to be using more of that in the full stack. Learn to use more of the agile approach. It was nice that when we implemented something, we got the feedback from the customer, which is the student, and it says, oh, this is not working. And then we go back to the drawing board, pivot, and make sure we're meeting their requirements. And also, knowing your customer, it just means that if I'm the TA, it doesn't mean right away that my customer is the student. My customer is first the instructor, and the instructor's customer is the student. So defining those roles really help us out. Collaborate. I can't do it all. Less stress. That's why I'm so happy you guys are on board. I'm taking less stress, and I hope you guys are not so stressed. Communication. Even though you see me very like an extrovert, communicate a lot, I'm still learning a lot day-to-day basis. Sometimes I just go silent and I observe different people talking and learning how they interact with one another, because I am very interested and curious about how people interact and their behavior. So basically, it also learned me when to speak up, when to hold back, diffuse the situation, and disengage as much as possible. Don't add fuel to the fire if there's we're having a lot of arguments. Because one thing to note is because this project is kind of like flexible, so at the same time it needs a lot of collaboration. A lot of collaboration meaning a lot of inputs. A lot of inputs meaning a lot of arguments. But again, at the end of the day, we should just communicate properly and have some donuts. Thank you for the donuts. And then lastly, fun. Get to spend time more with fellow classmates. I'm really happy going every day and I see Kevin A, Kevin B, whatever, Happy Watt, and I see them working hard. I'm like, I know Sam is proud of them even though he's sleeping now. But I'm also very proud of you guys of what you've been accomplishing and stepping up. So that's for my lessons learned. Okay, thank you.